morning, guys. October 14th, 2020. Early, 6:30 in the morning. I gotta go do a boiler change out. And she's gonna add a storage tank to this job, so on my way there now and see if we can get you some shots when I get there. Alright guys, here it is. It's got monoflow tees. Cast iron baseboard. We're going to drain it down. You can smell the half-inch. I'm going to probably get it off here. Got the feeder off. The feeder's new. We'll probably leave that. The tank's only a year old. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave this whole setup on a supply alone. And we'll put a hose on it and start draining it. I'm going to put a storage tank here. And I got a triple pass boiler coming. It might be a little bit longer. We got room on that pad. It's going in there just like that. I'll try to get you some shots. Drain it. And shut the oil tank off over here for now. Tank's been replaced, so that's staying. You guys want to see what a tankless looks like on this thing? It's kind of like a pigtail. It's all copper. That's a tankless, so I'm just going to cut it here. And that's all copper. We'll save that. Goes to the scrap man. Yeehaw. Put it all apart. I did cut and move that ball valve up top there, so I'll just go from copper and I'll come out of here with a male adapter. And probably gonna leave the tank in the feeder because that's all new. I just replaced all that stuff like a year ago. Circulator's new. We'll leave that, and the float check's fine. The circulator I got for the storage tank's got a built-in flow check for it, so we're ready for the delivery guy now. Grab it from the side and go right out the stairs with it, with the lift machine. All right, so far I got the unit landed here. I got the Beastman storage tank. All the tappings come off the back here. It's a 300. It's a 40 gallon. This is going to be the hot water tap. The relief valve goes in here. Hot water is going to come out of here. This is going to be for the probe. These two here, this is supply and return. It's going to be 3/4. I'm just going to run 3/4 to this because it's only half-inch. One little bathroom. And then the return, the cold water goes in the bottom down there. The boiler vents off the back. 5-inch. Comes with this drain assembly that came with the unit. So that's all pipe doped and put in there, and the boiler drain to drain it. Coming out of here, this 2-inch nipple's got like a, looks like a 3/4 nipple that's welded in, that goes in quite a ways. That's fabbed up from the factory that has to go in there. Then 3/4, that's 2-inch by 1.5 inch, 90 that comes with the unit. And then I reduced down 1.5 inch by 1 by 3/4. This is going to be the 3/4 return going over. It's going to have a purge station, ball valve, and I'll put the drain off the relief down here. We could use that as the purge. The supply comes up 1.5 inch. Put a T with the relief. I'm gonna drip that down right in between the cleaning sections. This is a 3-pass New Yorker. And I come up and I put my circulator on the supply. It's on a 45 because I don't have a lot of room here, so I want to keep everything close. I'll have access behind this thing. I have access for cleaning. The clean out door is there. I'm gonna take the tempering valve that they had, which was relatively new, and I'm probably gonna put it over here somewhere. And I got to pipe cold to it, and the mix, the hot, and all that stuff. Hot goes out that way, so I'll probably do something like that. And got the cold water here, and then that's the hot going up. So I'll try to get you some shots. I did take that black piece that was coming out when I went to copper, so what I gotta do is I gotta come out with 245s into a male adapter here, the 245s, the supply. Then the return comes off of here. It's gotta go to that one over there is the return. So we're gonna work on the 1-inch for now, get that done. I'll try to get you some shots as I go here. I mean, trying to get this done. Got here at 6:30. It's 10 o'clock, so it's gonna be a long day for me. I got a 2-zone switch and relay for it. It should be a 2-zone one, I believe. Yeah, 502. I got the control for the water tank. I did get another Lent 911S, but I'm going to leave the one that's there. This is a mixing valve that he sent, but I think it's 3/4, and I didn't realize it was only 1/2 inch, so we'll use that other one. And then the burner's going to go on the end here. It's a 3-pass, triple pass. These are nice boilers. We'll try to get you some shots as I go here. This is all going to have to be reworked, but this will work. Just put a little cattywampus on that thing up top there, and boom. Alright, so the supply I came out with 1 by 3/4 by 1 females. A lot of guys will say you should run 1 inch to that. It depends on how much feed you got. I mean, I only got a 1/2 inch line. If I had a 3/4 line coming off this tank, your best to feed with 1 inch. But I'm only going to be, it's only a 1/2 inch. It's only got 1 bathroom, so I am going to have the control on the reverse, so the hot water will heat up. But I have, on this situation, I got no problem running 3/4. So the return, I came out whenever drained to drain down the bottom of the coil. And I'm coming up, and I got a valve there so I could use this drain as a purge station. And also, I put a high vent here on the supply. So I came over the circulator pushing to a high vent, which drops down, and it's going to supply this tank. There's a coil in this tank. And then this will be the hot water coming off the top. This will be the probe to run the circulator, and on the bottom there'll be, you know, a boiler drain with 1/2 inch coming up. I'm gonna probably solder this now, get this all together, then I'll work on the domestic water. So I'll try to get you some shots. Over here I came up, I put 2 45s on the supply. On this, the return coming over, I came over 1, 2, 3 90s, and there's a ball valve there. Burn the flux and then it's done deal. We got a leaker. We got a leaker. Alright guys, so I'm purging it. I'm going I'm doing a back purge on it because the way it's set up, ball valves here. I got the feeder here, right? The feeder's coming in here. It's going up through the loop. And it's cast iron baseboard upstairs, so I'm just going to purge the loop. And then it's coming back through the boiler and out the hose. The valve's off, right? And here it's surging. I'm just going to run it for a little bit. A lot of flipping work. This boiler's got a low return over there, and it's got another return in the back over here, which is kind of like a baffle deal. Kind of weird. This is a kind of like a high efficiency boiler. But I could have took this return here and went down the bottom, or I could have went in here with it. Either way. Got the circulators on the supply. I did put the tempering valve over there. Had a couple of leaks I had to fix. It's a lot of fucking chooch. I gotta put the control on the back of that thing. Yeah, I gotta put the control in that well there to run do the electrical yet, and the oil burner. A lot of work, guy. She's a lot of work. There's a low water cutoff control here. But I gotta do a smoke pipe yet. What are we looking at for time? So it's 1 o'clock. I'll probably be here till 4 or so, trying to get this done. Alright guys, I got it running. I got the smoke pipe done. Got it all sealed off in the chimney. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do a combustion test and pick up all my stuff and just. It's about 3:30. I'm about done. The wiring all done. Put the control on this side over here. Got to make all the lines longer to fit into the control. I got this storage tank on the reverse, so this storage tank's going to heat up before the heat from the house will work. That's what they call a reverse. I've got drains on the bottom to drain everything out. Got the control there. I got the vacuum breaker and shut off for the water tank. I got the tempering valve over here for the temper the valve, temp the water down. I'll probably play with that tomorrow. There's a circulator on the supply for this. It's got a check valve inside here, so I don't need a check. There's a built-in check on that circulator. Come out good. So about 3:30, and I mean I could spend probably another couple hours and be another hour and a half and be done, but I gotta come back in the morning anyway. Clean up all this stuff and do a combustion test. I gotta get some mortar and remortar this down. See how the mortar all broke apart. For tonight you'll be okay. That's a lot of work for one guy right there. That's a lot of work for one guy. Get it done. Get it done, you should, Mom. Put a new Firematic on there. I gotta set the burner up, you know, tomorrow, but the damper there. I gotta drill a hole in this thing for my combustion test. But at least it will. And this little switch right here shuts off the burner. And this power here feeds this control and that control. So if you shut this off, it shuts everything off. It's 1:30 in the boiler right now. I got the high limit set for 180. I got the economizer off, and I got the low limit off on that control. That's a low water temperature control, so I don't need a low water cutoff. See how thing's spinning. It's going to take a little while for hot water to heat up, but